Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm a program manager on the engineering education team at Google. One way that I go about centralizing and organizing that I think is not spoken about as regularly as documentation is honestly just having a daily stand-up or a weekly stand-up with your cross-functional project team. Sometimes as the project manager, you're inclined to just be like, "Oh, well, like, our data analyst might not need to know what our marketer is doing just because they're so separate." But honestly, giving everybody the opportunity to come into a meeting week over week and just talk through very quickly, "This is what I just finished. This is what I'm working on," creates a certain amount of visibility, transparency, and, like, creates a sense of camaraderie and teamwork in a way that just documenting all of that without having a conversation about it doesn't really solve for. The goal of a stand-up isn't to be something at the length of a retrospective or like a town hall. These are meant to be as short as possible. I usually schedule them for 15 to 20 minutes, and I'm happy if it's shorter. We really want people to just quickly get through what they're working on right now, and if they have any blockers, anything that might be getting in the way for a particular teammate or project, part of the project in making progress, then you might need to set up additional time with that particular person or work stream owner to work through those tasks and see what you can do to help unstick them. Another thing to think about with a daily stand-up is that you're likely gonna be working with people across a lot of different time zones, a lot of different locations. I recommend sending out like a gut check or survey to be like, "Are we gonna be okay with doing 11 AM ET? Are we gonna be okay with doing 4 PM ET?" And then kinda sticking with it to make sure that it feels like it's a consensus before you just put it on calendar and expect everybody to show up every single time. If you're working on, like, a project with a very tight deadline, if you're doing a stand-up every single day, I'd try not to create a culture where it's mandatory that everybody's there, right? It's happening every day, and there might be some components of a project that are moving quicker at other times than others. A great way to keep people within their time box within a daily stand-up or any type of meeting is to, before the meeting, create an agenda and actually write out next to it how many minutes you're hoping to allocate to whatever update it is. But if something comes up, I generally try to say, like, don't, you know, cut them off mid-sentence. It's never a nice way to work with your stakeholders or with your project team to just be like, "Nope, nope, nope, 2 minutes are up. You're done." But just say at some point when there's a natural break in conversation that, "Hey, we actually needed to give this other thing another 10 to 15 minutes. So can we put a pin in that and come back to it if we have time later, and if not, in the next meeting?"
Congratulations on finishing this video in the Google Project Management Certificate. Access the full learning experience, including job search help, and start to earn your official certificate by clicking on the icon. To view the next course in this video, click here and subscribe to our channel to learn more from Google Career Certificates.